Eh bien, salut tout le monde, c'est Blood, on se retrouve pour The Technomancer. Et donc voilà, hein, on est reparti. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire d'abord? On va d'abord faire ceci là.
We're under attack! Get out, quick! Get out!
Who sent you?
I can't. The ASC would kill me if...
Should have known you worked for Victor. Who told you where to attack?
A merchant. The one who always gives us information. Dressed like that one over there.
Du coup, on est où? Parce que bon, si on a... Non, je pense qu'on est vraiment dans une zone planquée. Je vais regarder. Ah bah non, du tout. Donc on va redescendre. C'est trop chargé pour sprinter. Merde. Sérieusement quoi. Ah non. Voilà. On va virer des trucs. Là je peux jeter des trucs certes, mais c'est des trucs que j'ai besoin. Là on est pas mal, c'est bon. Alors, faut qu'on se rende. Ah non, c'est vert. Ah, je sais pas si on peut s'y rendre en fait, hein. On va voir. Oh, si je pense, ça doit être faisable. T'as toujours pas fini ton bordel, toi? Tout va bien. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Tout est calculé. Ouais, va régène s'il te plaît. Toi arrête le combat. Arrête le combat. Voilà. Allez, une petite régène pour tout le monde s'il vous plaît. Bon bah il est temps de retourner à notre machin là.
Hey, Brad.
Zachariah, how's the hunting?
I've got your last specimen.
Oh my, a sample of the black mole. I can't even... If you only knew the contributions you're making, the discoveries from the storm locust glands alone, groundbreaking. And I'll be sure to cite your contribution in all my papers. You've earned it.
A dream come true. Really? You have another sample you're looking for?
Indeed. The shield toad supposedly resides around the Mutant Valley. If you could, I would love to study its skin. Little is known about it. Mutants don't really disclose much about their city, but for a hunter like you, I'm sure capturing such a specimen shouldn't be a hassle.
I'll do my best.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
I stopped the ambush and interrogated the looters. Right all along. Victor's behind it all, and he's got a man in Noctis feeding him information. Apparently one of your merchants, but they don't know his name.
A merchant? Bullshit. There's not a merchant alive here who'd betray Noctis. That being said, a man came recently. A trader who left his corporation because he said they were threatening him. He was short on details, and maybe long on lies. Bet ya he's our Mo. Trader, merchant, all the same to the people of Ophir. Not to me, though. Not to a merchant. Maybe you could pay him a visit.
I'll see what he has to say.
Alors, là on n'a rien.
Welcome! Welcome! Are we looking for something in particular today?
Do I know you? From Ophir?
Fear. Yes, the threats of the secret police forced me to leave the city.
And somehow threatened you enough that you're now working for them?
I won't be taken alive, Mancer! Stop, please. He has my family and threatened to kill them if I didn't tell him where the caravans were. I promise you. I didn't have a choice.
That's how Victor works. You have a weakness, he'll exploit it. Get out of the city, and don't come back. Dandolo's not one for betrayal, for any reason. You stay, and you won't live long.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bon bah ce fut rapide du coup.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
You were right. The traitor was dirty. I barely started asking before he unwound.
You're an intimidating force, Mr. Mancer. Then what?
I told him to get out of Noctis.
And now what? He runs to his master and divulges everything he knows about our defenses, our city. Your pity might well cost us more than just one man's life now. But who am I to judge you not killing a man? We've seen too much blood already in these times. Forgotten life is sacred. Maybe he won't survive the trip. It's a long trip to Ophir on foot. Beneath the sun, among the creatures, brutal. So we'll cross our fingers and hope it does him in. Thank you for your efforts, even if I wished they'd taken a different turn.
Eh ben ça on s'en doute, hein. J'allais pas le tuer. Il va mourir tout seul. Du coup, pop. Ah bah c'est bon. Il n'y a plus qu'à aller à Ophir, quoi. Toi du coup, je sais pas si on peut lui prendre son truc.
Hello, Amelia.
It's regarding what you found.
Don't you think Scott tried everything to find his son? Besides, he risks reliving something he may not want to experience again.
That boy is connected to my father's disappearance, right? That's what that woman said. And look, the mutants have an almost normal life here. Scott didn't know that the city existed before. We could set up something new. What do you think? If we find out what happened to his son, we could not just bring him back here, but also find out what my dad went to do for Scott. I'm almost convinced that he was trying to bring him back his son.
I have other urgent matters to take care of, but I'll keep in mind what you asked me. We'll take care of it later, okay?
Yeah, it's old for sure, and a few more days won't hurt anything. Don't forget, okay?
Non, j'oublie pas. C'est dommage qu'on puisse pas en avoir deux en même temps. Enfin bon, on sait que de toute façon, ça doit être sûrement au truc des mutants, du coup. Donc ce qu'on va faire... On va pas faire ça, c'est qu'on va retourner là-bas.
Beer ho!
I always feel funny seeing the city from a distance.
That's because it looks like a big old beetle with its metal shell. Wait for a sandstorm, and you'll get to see the beetle fly. Who wants to stick around for a sandstorm? No? No takers?
Ah, home sweet home, as they would say. Though, I'm not sure who they... Oh, I do hope my clinic is still there.
No reason it wouldn't be, Scott.
But it's a wily one. My clinic, I swear, it once moved overnight.
You were just stinking drunk.
I'm getting a bad taste in my mouth. I can almost smell my people's blood and sweat from here.
I've been spending my whole life sneaking in and out of this city. Getting sick of it.
As long as Vic the Dick is around, he'll be hunting for Zach, and we'll have to keep a low profile. But if it bothers you so much, I can drop you off here.
I don't want new friends. I'd rather change our destination.
Ophir's quite ominous from a distance, like a big black tick hanging above the canyon, sucking the life out of its citizens. Sorry, was that too dark?
Du coup... Ok, donc a priori... Je sais pas ce qui est le mieux pour moi, je sais pas où c'est encore, vraiment. L'échange, il y a un truc... Ah ouais, ça on s'en fout, l'échange, on n'ira pas du coup. Il faut aller... Bah si, il faut aller à l'échange. Bah et... Si, bien sûr. Donc on est là. Si on va là, il va falloir faire le truc. Ah ouais, il faut aller aux deux coins, d'accord. Eh ben on va commencer par aller, je sais pas. Peut-être pas par là. Bon, je sais pas trop. De toute façon, faut y aller. Bon, ça fait chier parce qu'il va falloir se rebattre encore une fois. Mais sinon tout va bien. Donc, j'espère que c'est le plus rapide. Ouais, on verra. Je pense que c'est le plus rapide, hein, honnêtement. Je vois pas comment passer autrement. On va faire les bas quartiers en premier. En espérant qu'on nous fasse pas aller dans les bas quartiers après. Alors c'est où dans les bas quartiers? Ok. L'entrepôt. Et ben on a le temps. Hein. Ça doit être par là. Je sais pas c'est où le plus court, mais de toute façon on verra bien. Niveau sup, du coup, un point de compétence. Ah merde, il y a les autres trucs. Talent, on a dit dans l'artisanat parce que ça m'énerve. Et en attribut, on va mettre de la force au niveau 2. Bon, en fait, tout se vaut, hein, parce que les dégâts des sorts, ça se vaut aussi, donc... Bon, on va prendre... Ah, on peut pas? Ah, on l'a déjà pris? Non. J'ai déjà pris ça, moi. Ah ouais. Et s'il n'y a pas marqué coûte un point, c'est quoi? C'est fou. C'est tout, je crois. Ouais. Ah bah, écoutez, ils se sont barrés, c'est très bien.
Why the fuck are we here? This is Bori territory.
I have a few questions I need answering.
Absolutely wonderful. Questions! Why don't you just send him a fucking survey instead? Oh, I know that look. You're gonna force some answers out of people. What the hell is wrong with you?
The same thing as many others. This man made us experience hell.
Et ben voilà, on va régler ça. Il n'est pas là. Mais oui, faut monter. Mais on peut pas monter par là. Ah ah. C'est où qu'on monte? Faut sortir par là à tous les coups. C'est ça. Mais je savais même pas qu'il y avait 12 étages ici en fait.
Who are you? What the fuck are you doing here? This is private property, and you have no business here.
We don't give a damn about your warehouse. What we want are answers, and like it or not, you're gonna talk.
That's it! I'll tell you what you want to know.
Very well. You're the one who used to turn in people who were an obstacle to the ASC, right? The one who was sending innocents to rehabilitation camps?
No, look, it's way more complicated than that. Yeah, sure, I was in charge of making up evidence back when proof was needed to frame some of them. But with the ASC out there headhunting, now all you gotta do is send an anonymous letter to get someone deported. But most of the time, it wasn't I who was in charge of deciding who had to leave. We would get together and present those who might threaten us. It wasn't a single man's decision. Anton wasn't our chief yet.
Not most of the time, but it happened. You sent a bunch of street kids straight to a camp, and I don't see what threat they represented, so? Why? Personal vengeance? What the hell did they do to you?
Nothing, but a girl from that gang came to see me. She told me that another kid had overheard us. and she wanted to turn us in. It was believable. And since that snot-nosed kid could have talked about it with his gang, I turned in the whole group.
You're lying. It doesn't make sense. None of us would have turned in someone in the group.
I know what I'm talking about. Why would I lie to you? The kid, I think her name was Gloria.
You lie! Gloria would have never done anything like that, you son of a... You're gonna die, scumbag.
Niesha, I understand your anger, but killing him won't give you back your years spent in a camp. Come on, leave him alone and let's go.
That guy's a monster, Zach. He used the most sinister characters of our corporations and manipulated them to get rid of poor innocent people. But you're right. This won't give me back what he took from me, nor what he took from others. I'll follow you.
That Gloria woman sounds like a real bitch. But, judging by the look on your face, I take it she was a little more special than just that.
Shut the hell up, Amelia.
Sure. Okay.
En mode génial. Alors... non, c'est pas ça, c'est ce que je veux voir, c'est... Non, ça on s'en fout, on a dit. Parler à Emilia sans Scott.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks.
Donc normalement...
Got some time if you still want me to help you track down Scott's kid.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
You still chasing after your father?
No. Well, alright, yeah, but not immediately. First, I'm gonna need to do some investigative work on this kid who became a mutant.
You want my advice? Talk to Phobos. He's the kind of man who can give good insights on the child. Also, Amelia, I can't shake this feeling that maybe you should look into your own past. Your own story.
Get off my fucking back, Niesha. There's nothing special about my own story. It's a boring as shit timeline that becomes tragic as shit when my father disappears.
Alright. I'm sorry. It's your life.
Hi, Niesha.
Hi, Zach.
I'm trying to figure out what happened to Scott's son. He was arrested when they discovered that he was suffering from mutation.
I'm not really an expert when it comes to mutants. Maybe you should talk to Phobos. But what I do know is that Abundance keeps its archives on all its people in a big building in the Exchange District. I don't know if they keep any information on mutants, but since that boy was born normal, there are good chances that he has a file there.
Thank you, Niesha.
Donc du coup on fouillera les archives.
I'm really happy you're here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same. Wouldn't want you to have had these crazy adventures beside anyone else.
You know what I think's crazy? You're as tough as nails. Gone through everything you faced in your life. We get to the rehab camp, and you're so concerned about those people that you were overwhelmed. Made me want to protect you.
Treating me like a little girl who needs protection is not gonna help me, Zach. I don't need to be coddled. Weakness is weakness.
Oh merde! J'ai merdé. Je m'en doutais en même temps, mais je voulais tenter quand même. Faut aller à l'échange du coup. Alors l'échange. Ah bah par là c'est plus simple. Allez go. Ah bah c'est à fond. coup, on peut pas y aller? Ah, c'est... Ok. Faut aller là, il faut aller là également. Je vais au bon endroit, je sais plus. Ta 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 ta. Non, c'est dans l'autre sens.
These beggars seem to be multiplying. Where could they be coming from?
I'd imagine the slums.
Straight, get him!
C'est un peu plus loin en fait. Ah, ça c'est là à gauche. Bon bah c'est parti. J'en étais sûr mais je l'ai tenté quand même.
Here's his file. Nathan Seeker, April 115. Advanced symptoms of mutation were found in the child that his parents were hiding. The mutant was immediately transferred to the mine of Eos Chasma. Parents were sterilized during the procedure.
Eos Chasma, that's southeast of Ophir.
There's an addendum. June 119, the mutant formerly known as Nathan Seeker was transferred upon request AA-1532. The details of it are classified top secret. AA is the code that the army usually uses. He was then moved as part of a military operation.
My father disappeared January 119, before the kid was transferred. So weird. What do you think's behind this story of a top-secret file? The hell does the army have to do with all this? There's gotta be more.
I don't know. We'll no longer learn anything else here. We should leave before we get spotted.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. Amelia, I know we didn't exactly leave Ophir on the right foot, but I want you to know I'm glad you're here. So, I hope you've forgiven me.
Maybe if you weren't so damn... you, I might not have. But you know I have. And it's been a hell of an adventure, no?
You're quite the traveler, aren't you? I admire your bravery to go anywhere.
Ah, shucks. But I'm not being brave. This is just what I was born to do. Most people don't get it. I mean, I get there's a lot of scary shit out there, but what's the other option? Miss out on the amazing stuff too? Like Noctis, right? A place most people will die believing is a myth. And I'm hoping Noctis is just the start of what we'll discover. Once you find that settler city you're looking for, I can't even imagine the shit we'll dig up. An untouched city? I'm already dreaming about it. Even if I was pissed about you ripping me away from abundance before, I'm glad you did now. I feel really fucking free.
Ok. Ah bah voilà. Au moins j'ai pas merdé. Toi par contre, est-ce que je peux te...
Niesha. Hi Zach.
Ouais non, je peux plus. Évidemment, vu que je me suis foiré, il faudra que je rattende le bon moment. On va vérifier un truc. Je sais plus par où j'ai été passé sans me faire niquer la gueule. Franchement, je sais plus. Parce que je crois que là c'était mort. Non, j'ai pas pu passer par là. Je vais me faire tuer genre par là. À moins que genre c'est devenu plus cool.
I keep going this way.
On est
I'm gonna
les
get
gars.
myself shot.
Ok, donc c'est pas par là. Hein. J'ai dû faire tout le tour en fait. Forcément passer quelque part quoi. Putain c'est con quoi que j'ai oublié. Parce que là ok du sous-sol ouais mais non quoi. Ah si je suis arrivé là. Donc faut que j'aille au sous-sol c'est ça. Il me semble que j'ai fait ça. Non, c'est trop chiant d'y aller. Hein. Si, c'est ça, et après je suis allé péter l'autre derrière cette porte, je crois. Ah, je sais plus. Ah, il me semble, hein. À moins que je sois passé par là. Et je suis paumé. Ok, alors toi là, tu commences à me saouler là. J'arrive mon gars. Il est où là? Ah non, 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 c'est pas par là. Oh, c'est chiant qui joue sur votre mémoire là.
Captain, good to see you. I found refuge in a city that doesn't belong to Abundance, if you can believe it. But it seems that Victor managed to infiltrate it. I know I'm asking a lot from you, but if you have any information on this...
We're talking about an act of aggression toward a foreign power, and what I'm telling you is akin to treason, Zachariah. It's almost sure that Victor is preparing an attack upon our refuge city, but not with our own troops. From what I was told, he has hired mercenaries and even embedded some of his men. The craziest part of the story is that he's preparing a war without an army, with the sole goal of capturing you. At this stage, that verges on psychosis. He's obsessed with you. Watch out. He's becoming more and more vicious, and he won't stop at anything to capture you and your Technomancer colleagues.
Thank you, Captain. I know the ASC's in Noctis, and I bet they got in pretending to be the crew of that caravan. They gotta be embedded in the population by now, hiding in plain sight. But if they're pretending to be merchants among real merchants, that's not gonna fly too long. If they were smarter, they would have come in as refugees. Better start asking around. I'm sure folks aren't buying it. Captain, good to see you.
Alors quand il dit ici, j'espère que c'est pas vraiment ici. Marchand, prêcheur, maintenant ça doit être là-bas. Allons-y, hein. Du coup, ah bah oui, par là. J'étais pas sûr que ça soit là ou là. Mais a priori c'est là. Voilà, alors j'espère que ce coup-ci j'ai bien tout, hein, et que pressure, nanana, ouais ça doit être ça. On retourne à la base, ouais.
The road to Noctis.
Hush up. As we close in on the city, I'll have to dodge a shit ton of potholes made by the fuckload of traffic. So I'm gonna need absolute concentration.
Noctis is quaint, but too businessy for my taste.
Well, it is a merchant city.
Indeed, but where's the science? Where's the progress? After all, science is the one who made all this possible. I mean, it's also the reason why we're stuck here. But,
When we get there, we should go say hello to Dandolo. He hates it when I don't stop by to peck him on the cheek.
I still like this city. It was the first human place where my brothers could roam free.
I didn't see many of you there, though.
So many memories over there. So many bad ones. The nostalgia of spending hundreds of hours in the unloading area, filling and emptying Marcello's sand sails. Is nostalgia the right word? Because past aside, it feels like home now.
Bien voilà les loulous, on va se laisser là, donc je vous dis à plus tard pour la suite. Bye bye.